It's Kristen at home. Welcome back. We are at week 4 of our $12 days of Christmas. This week, for recipe number 4, I am doing a soup. Along with our soup, we are also going to have biscuits. And then my dessert is going to be a cherry pie. I shopped for this particular ingredient list at Dollar Tree. Also get all these same ingredients from Walmart or your local grocery store. Prices may vary on that, but at Dollar Tree it was $11.25. So what we have are 2 cans of diced potatoes. We have a can of spinach. I have a package of the spicy, it's like Polish sausage, John Morrell. I got the hot spicy kind. You can just get regular if you don't like the spicy sausage. And then a package of chicken bouillon cubes. We're not going to be using all of these. I have the biscuit mix. This one is the home style biscuits. There are ones that are also like a cheddar kind if you prefer that. I do have milk because the biscuit recipe calls for milk. That's, I think, the only thing that you add to this. But I will also be adding milk into our soup to make it be creamy. And then I have a pie crust and cherry filling, as we will be having cherry pie for dessert. So that is our shopping list to making our biscuits. So according to our Pillsbury homestyle biscuit mix, preheat the oven to 400. I have started that. Combine biscuit mix and milk in mixing bowl until soft dough forms, and then bake on your baking sheet. You do want to use a sprayed sheet so that your biscuits don't stick. Have something to put on your pan to make sure they don't stick. So we have our half cup of milk per directions. It says mix it up until a dough forms. Here is my pan. I have sprayed it. And now I'm going to try to get approximately 12 on here, and then we will bake it according to directions. Okay, we are ready for our soup. I opened both of my cans of diced potatoes and poured them in with the water that they were already canned in. All of that went in, and then I also filled both cans again with cold water and rinsed out the potato kind of starch that was still in the can, and that also went into the pot. I diced up our sausage. It is in here already. I don't know if I can tilt this so you can see all the liquids running to the front. Then I have opened up our spinach can. I did press out the excess liquid on this one because we do not want all the liquid from this. And that is going in here. Our bouillon cubes. I just put 3 in. I'm going to do a 4th one. I'm also going to add cold water, 2 cups cold water. And then I am going to bring this to a simmer, and then we're also going to put our milk in there to make our soup a creamy soup. So I'll be back with that. Okay, I am back. I did forget to say that I did use the rest of our carton of milk. We used half a cup to make our biscuits, and then the rest of it did go into our soup pot. You are going to bring your soup to a boil and then turn it down and simmer it for 15 minutes. So I did get 12 biscuits out of that package. They're smaller-ish. I do think if you wanted to get larger ones for a family size serving of 4, you could go down to 8 biscuits and just portion out your biscuit dough to get 8. The soup looks great. It tastes great. I will say, if your family doesn't love spinach, you can switch the spinach out for a different vegetable. So you can do the same recipe and then just swap out the can of spinach for a can of carrots or green beans or some other vegetable that your family prefers if they don't like spinach. And then, of course, our cherry pie I have over here on the side. I don't have a pie server, so I have a terrible time getting desserts when I use a round pan. I need to get a pie server. But anyway, this is another $12 days of Christmas meals. This one is soup, biscuits, and cherry pie for dessert for less than $12. I'll see you next time.